uh, subscribe to the channel and hit the like button for more engaging content. Thanks. As a film enthusiast, I've been captivated by the world of cinema for decades, and the evolution of the Joker franchise has left me with mixed feelings. Coming from a background where I've seen countless films that have both soared and flopped, it's disheartening to witness a sequel that doesn't seem to live up to its predecessor. And then the upcoming DC Universe movie titled Joker Folie Deux, starring Joaquin Phoenix and featuring Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn, is currently causing quite a stir that could potentially make it one of the biggest flops among other comic book films. Joker 2's initial box office performance has been dismal, indicating a possible disaster. Despite it only being its opening weekend. Um, uh, However, the reaction to the film is exceptionally negative, which could suggest that the studio's high expectations for its success may not be realized. It appears that DC is finding itself in a challenging position with its movie releases, and it seems like another potential box office flop could be on the horizon with the upcoming Joker 2. Following disappointing performances by The Flash and Blue Beetle, Warner Brothers had pinned their hopes on revisiting a well-liked film and character through a Joker sequel as a viable solution. This decision came with substantial financial investments, along with significant time and energy commitments from all involved parties. Unfortunately, it seems that the movie they ultimately chose to produce is not resonating positively with audiences, and maybe doing what maybe maybe Wei Genie C, or maybe not to imagine from Joker was never intended to have a sequel, and it's the movie's initial box office performance was significantly lower than anticipated, falling far short of the $190 million production cost. This disappointing worldwide opening of $121.1 million is a major setback for the studio, as poor word of mouth is expected to lead to declining audiences in subsequent weeks, making it highly unlikely that the film will become profitable throughout its theatrical run. Despite initial enthusiasm surrounding Joker 2 and a teaser that sparked curiosity, the movie's box office performance during its debut weekend was significantly lower than anticipated, falling far short of the $190 million production cost. This disappointing worldwide opening of $121.1 million is a major setback for the studio, as poor word of mouth is expected to lead to declining audiences in subsequent weeks, making it highly unlikely that the film will become profitable throughout its theatrical run. The biggest complaints about Joker, Folie Deux explained, the music did not add anything to the film. In the latest sequel, an attempt was made to create something intriguing by weaving music into the entire film. The inclusion of songs within the plot represented a daring decision that could have been successful, where they regrettably, one of the major complaints about these musical segments was that they failed to contribute to the narrative in any meaningful way. The story's ending was weak. As a passionate cinephile, I must say that the ending of Joker 2 seems to be overreaching in its attempt at cleverness. Instead of immersing us further into the narrative or the character's journey, The film opted for an ending that functioned as a sort of self-referential critique on the Joker and his role within the Batman universe. And consequently, it becomes clear that Arthur Fleck is no longer the Joker, thus paving the way for a new clown, Prince of Crime, to ascend to power. Arthur Fleck receives nothing but abuse, all of it. With Abbott, that entirely happened. In the subsequent movie, it emphasizes the concept introduced in the first one. Actions have consequences, and Arthur gets what he endures. This statement is made when Arthur meets his demise, yet this scene seems more like compassion following the relentless mistreatment that Arthur has experienced throughout both films. Damning Report explains the Joker 2's failure, pinpointing the specific person responsible for the production of Joker 2 can be quite challenging due to the collaborative nature of filmmaking. Originally, the project was given the green light by the previous leadership at Warner Brothers and DC, including Toby Emmerich, who facilitated the initial agreements with Todd Phillips and this week. Why Joker was so important to so many people. The first film resonated strongly with audiences, shifting away from expanding the Batman legendarium. Instead, it adopted the aesthetic of a Martin Scorsese drama and employed Batman comics as a stepping stone to delve into contemporary societal issues surrounding mental health. And numerous viewers recognized aspects of themselves in Arthur Fleck, a character grappling with employment and societal acceptance. In a different wording, here's how you could rephrase the given text. The Joker's impact on audiences was significant, and it's essential to recognize the importance of marginalized stories and their validation. Unfortunately, some fans feel disrespected when these narratives are sidelined in sequels or subsequent depictions. Why did the Joker sequel fail? And then lies on the studios that we have prior or meditated populations from many years. The film's poor reception and disappointing box office performance are a result of this misguided approach. In conclusion, the Joker sequel's failure is a reminder that even the most well-intentioned projects can go awry when driven by budgetary considerations rather than creative vision. It's essential for studios to prioritize storytelling and character development over financial gains. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.
Bye.